Favela, favela, vinha aqui na favela pra sentar no grau, pra sentar no grau, pra sentar no grau, vinha aqui na favela.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Brad with Techbuds Solutions and OTC Talks. If this is your first time here, welcome. Just wanted to let you know that we do have a separate chat room that we talk to throughout the trading day. If you're not a part of that chat room on Discord or a part of our Facebook group, I welcome you to join that as well. And how you can get there is through this link up here in the right hand corner that I'm putting up right now. Great. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get started on this ticker symbol FVRD. This is one that I called out on Monday for you guys. I just saw some kind of crazy random volume that was going on, and you can see that down here that popped up on my scanner. And I called this out around 0017 or so, and we got in. And so this was one that didn't necessarily have a catalyst, and sometimes you got to watch out for these in OTCs. The ones that see random volume out of nowhere, I mean, if you go back in the previous history of this thing, it was not moving at all. It was just being dumped. And so all of a sudden, you know, this random buying comes in. It popped up and wanted to kind of let you guys know that this thing was looking like it was running, and why it does this is that somebody probably knows something that nobody else knows, right? So, and that's exactly what was happening, and that's pretty much what went on throughout Monday. Monday ended up going up 300%. Yesterday it ended up going up, I think it was what, another 100%. I'm sure one of you will correct me if I'm wrong. And today obviously it went up to 75%. And it's just going to keep climbing. I mean, it went from 0015 on Monday and then climbed all the way up and actually topped out at 2 cents today. It was pretty amazing to see. A lot of us were excited within our chat group, and it was just awesome. We've been having a great time with this one. And so let me just break this down a little bit. This is the pattern that we call a stair stepper, okay? And it's because that's basically what it looks like. So, you know, it had this nice run. Took a small dip here, but pretty much kind of leveled out. There was hardly any volume. Then it takes another huge leap, and then it just kind of levels out. Maybe dips down a little bit, takes another huge leap, and so on. And that's what this thing's been doing. And a lot of that is because of some news that came out. So I'll go into that with you here too. But I just wanted to kind of run this over with you about how you see this random volume, and the news wasn't actually broken until yesterday that this company was reinstated, basically had gone live again. Around yesterday at 10 o'clock a.m. or so is when that news was released, and then there was more news released today. And so what I am still in this thing strong. I know there's a lot of us within our chat group that are still in this thing strong because none of us believe that the news is over with this thing yet. It's not necessarily, you know, it can be or cannot be true, but just the way this thing has been being bought up like crazy, usually it leads me to believe that there could be something else brewing here, but we don't know. Again, it's to your discretion. Usually, as always, when I'm going through over this stuff, it's just my opinion. You know, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not showing you this is how it has to be done. It's just something that I do that I've seen success on, and a lot of you other guys have seen success on it too. It's been a lot of fun this week going through this favored company, which is kind of ironic. It's pretty favored right now. What do you think? All right, so saw volume, called it out, and then I can go in here for you. If you go into Investors Hub, this is my buddy here, Michael, and if you go into Investors Hub under FVRD, this was released. And so what do I always tell you? I always tell you to back up your DD. So go find this news to make sure that it's real, no matter who puts it out. So I did. Went over to Yahoo Finance and found out the same language and everything was here, that favored had been reinstated. Basically, they were getting things going again. And so looking a little bit further into this, looks like they're into a little bit of crypto, some blockchain, which is pretty big right now. It's a hot area to be invested in, as we all know. You know, I know I've mentioned in previous videos that crypto and weed stocks is something I usually stay away from, but this one was just too good. You know, there are exceptions to the rules, and this is one of them. And so this came out yesterday. Now today, stock was still going up a considerable amount at the open, and then then this news broke out that it got registered with the NSOS. And then it really went up. That's why it went up to 02 or whatever it was. And so the thing is that oftentimes, and I won't say every time, but a lot of times when you see this kind of stuff happening, a company comes up out of nowhere all of a sudden from hiding, and then, you know, starts to get reinstated, starts registering with the NSOS, then you're like, okay, well, something else is probably brewing here. And so that's why a lot of us decided to stay in this thing, and that it's probably not done running. You know, again, you never know. It's OTC. If you've been trading OTCs for a while, or even been trading with me for a short period of time, you know more than anybody that, you know, OTCs can do just about anything down here. The volatility is insane. And so I don't want anybody to take my words here to heart, or take it as advice, take it, you know, as a rule of thumb or anything like that. My whole goal is just to kind of show you how fun OTCs can be, and that it's just really something cool to be in, to be invested in, that a lot of people don't understand. But once you do understand it, it's just so much fun, in my opinion, to be able to you know, see stuff like this. The volatility down here is crazy. For me personally, I just kind of find it boring to, you know, and I know it's Ricky's style of trading and he loves it, and that's great for him and great for the people who follow him. But the whole point of having Techbuds Solutions is to be able to cater to everybody with their own trading styles. And so my trading style is to see this crazy volatility, while Ricky's is to kind of see those, you know, 5 to 10% gains per day, and he's happy, he gets in and gets out, and then he can move on. For me, I like to see this jumping around all over the place, because it gives you much more areas of opportunity to see monster gains. And over the last 2 weeks or so, I've been able to show you just what those monster gains can do for you. And I hope that you continue to join me on this journey through investing in OTCs. And it's just been an awesome fall, or awesome past 2 weeks for us down here, and I can't wait to see it continue. That's all I got for you guys tonight. Please like and subscribe to my channel and this video. Thanks, guys. P. Smith is out.